Well, hello! Welcome to this week's ITL. Yeah, we are who we are, who we are, we are who we are. Ah, just took the time off this weekend to decide to come in and shoot the ITL. I was out in the garage busy and I lost track of time. Yeah, working on the workbench, the welding workbench that I'm building out in the garage. I've been meaning to do that for the last, couple years actually. Decided to get out here this last week and just get her done. You know, it's far from being done, but it's closer anyway. And it's my vision is it's there. It's there. It's one of those things I got it in my head what I want done, and it's getting there. And what it is I'm using a I had a tailgate off a trailer that somebody was throwing away. It was actually a relative. They were donating it, and they donated it to me, and I'm using that as a work top of the workbench, the work table, the Walter's work table. That way the sparks can fall through that and onto the floor. It'll work great that way. And I'm putting the legs on it and also bolting that to the wall. That way it ain't moving anywhere. And it's going to it'll work. I think it'll work great that way. It'll really work out great that way. It's and I'm using actually old bed frames for the legs, cutting them up, welding them together, using the Harbor Freight 125 welder. It's with the wired the old wire feed welder. The core. You know what I'm talking about. Just get my mind what's called the cheap wire feed welder. It works good though. I mean, once you get used to it, once you really get used to it, you can actually see that I noticed that I'm really getting good penetration on it. It's not thick metal. I'm getting really good penetration. It's holding really good. I'm hitting it with a hammer hard, and it's not coming apart. It's not cracking it or anything. It's not. It's actually bending instead of cracking. And it's doing a really good job. So, I'm really, really happy with it. It's doing what I want it to do. So, good, cool job, cool job. Ah, but I did decide that I wanted to bring up something that I haven't brought up for a while. For some time, actually. It's springtime. It's springtime. And saying that, there's a lot of spring cleaning going on, including myself. And during that spring cleaning, there's a lot of people throwing stuff away, including me, donating stuff to Salvation Armies, different thrift stores, including me. No, I'm not donating myself, of course, but I'm donating stuff. But myself, I do like to go to different, the thrift stores and looking for secondhand stuff for the different things that I use for like my video work and stuff. Stuff that you might not see, but you'll hear definitely, but you won't know that I'm using them. Like this. This is an old wireless microphone. It'll be awesome for me to use. You won't notice the difference really whenever I'm using it, but it'll be there for me. This will be something that I picked up. I'll be throwing off with my other wireless microphones. I picked this up cheap. It's like $5. I picked it for $5. I tried it out. It works awesome. It works better than my other wireless microphones. For $5, it's worth me is worth expense. I mean, my other wireless microphones, they're getting a little bit long on the tooth right now nowadays. So I was looking for something to put in with them. Maybe get rid of some of the stuff that don't work as well. But yeah, this is actually a Radio Shack. It's getting up there. But it does work. Works pretty well. This is the old Radio Shack model. Try to get up there for you guys to see it. But yeah, not really gonna get into showing you too much. Not until after I really try it out and get into it. But I figured, put it out to you guys. Radios. That's another thing. Get a lot of CB radios be pulled out. People getting rid of them because they don't know really what they are. Keep your eye out for them, especially the people that are in radios, because you get a lot of CBs be pulled out that have sidebands. Those are worth pretty decent monies for the people who don't have the sidebands. I know I'll be looking for, keeping an eye out myself for them. I don't have any CB radios that has sidebands on right now. But keep your eye out for them. They'll be coming out in yard sales, secondhand stores, stuff like that. They'll be popping out. Oh, but yeah. But I mean, definitely don't bring home junk. But I'm not saying that. But keep your eye out. There's good deals out there to be had. A lot of good deals out there to be had. I mean, I even bring home not old, but speaker wire that has been used, rolls of it, because I use it in my antennas, to build my antennas. Saves me lots of money, which I have a few. Well, I'm actually almost done with building my antennas. I do have an antenna that I just got done putting on the goat. The goat's got, pretty sure it's probably, I got one other antenna put on it. But it's got the antenna for my Baofeng radio. It's on the goat. It's actually magnet antennas on my ammo cam on top of it, and it seems to work out pretty good. Now I actually have a cup holder on my bike. Yeah, it has a cup holder, and right now I have my Baofeng sitting in the cup holder. So I want to be figuring out how to have my Baofeng mounted better on the bike and sitting in the cup holder. But I'll figure that one out better. And because I have it, I have the mount. I have everything mounted in my helmet and PTT button on the grips and everything. Just need to get it mounted on the handlebars. So everything's going out cool. Everything's going out cool. And don't forget, I mean, this is getting to be stormy, rainy weather seasons. If you're going to a generator, get it out, get it tested. Make sure it's running well. I mean, don't forget to have extra spark plugs just in case you get one fouled. I mean, if it takes oil mixed into your fuel, make sure you have spare oil, spare fuel, good fuel. I mean, make sure all that's stocked up, because we're having that bad weather here. Storm season's coming around here for our spring bad weather seasons. You don't want to get caught whenever you need it. I'm just putting it out there. I mean, I have my little 900 watt, just a teeny little job, just enough to keep my BiPAP machine and a light or two on. It just keep me so I can breathe, because I need my BiPAP machine to breathe and live. And it works for that. My wife has hers also, so mine will do that through the night. My neighbors might complain, but you know what I say? Well, sorry. They can forget it. As far as me, I need to live. Now I do have an inverter that'll hook to the battery if I need to, and I want to look into getting a battery for it, deep cycle battery that'll handle it. But that battery's going to need to be charged. So if I get a total power outage, like we do sometimes, I'll use the generator to charge up. It's kind of backwards, but I'll use my battery to charge up. I mean, my generator to charge up the battery on total power outage. It'll work. It'll work. But I have been riding a bike. You'll be getting more and more riding videos as time goes on. I do have them broken up a little bit. So, yeah, the riding videos are broken up. They're kind of mismatched. I'm going to slowly get them so they're kind of back to back better because I have them broken up oddly. So, my lights are flickering. So, hang in there with me. Just hang in there with me. They will. It'll be okay. Just hang in there with me. I'll get it so they will. They'll straighten out. That's all I'm saying. But I'll tell you what. My videos. I'm not getting the views for my riding videos like I used to. I don't know. I'm just not getting the views on them, guys. I don't get it. But they're there. They're there. I'll keep posting. This is Mike. Hope you all have a great week. Signing out.